Today on DC News Now, monumental moves.
I don't want to take 20 stops on a metro, and I'd like to be able to come in a metro and pop right into the state.
After the historic announcement of the Washington Capitals and Wizards' potential move to Virginia, where we can see the biggest impacts. And as cold weather continues, could we see warmer temperatures for our weekend? Meteorologist Damon Matson is in the Weather Center. Then Maryland's report card is out. Which counties did the best and which ones need more improvement? Plus, we're stretching your dollar. The best deals to stuff your stockings without breaking the bank.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hey, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us with the latest check on the forecast. Damon, it's Thursday, one step closer to Friday. The sun is shining. Where do we go from here?
All is well, my friend Mark, as we are enjoying getting into the end of the week, and we're enjoying that with some nice weather. Yeah, yesterday, folks, we saw some clouds, but despite that, it still ended up being a very pleasant afternoon. Now, starting out the morning here today, well, we ended up with a chilly setup once again as some of those clouds cleared their way out of here and winds stayed calm. Look at those low temps overnight, teens in northern Virginia, back up toward Martinsburg as well. And then we had plenty of 20s, DC even falling to 29 degrees just along the Chesapeake Bay. That's the only location where you managed to stay in the 30s out there to kick off the day today. But with plenty of sunshine, like Mark just mentioned, look at how we've recovered out there. DC down to Lexington Park, up toward Frederick, all sitting in the mid 40s already. We have those lower 40s out toward the Shenandoah Valley from Woodstock to Hagerstown and then back over toward Cumberland. And given the fact that we'll still have that sunshine for most of the afternoon here, folks, well, these temperature readings have the chance to climb up a little bit more, but we're not really expecting it to get much warmer throughout the rest of the day. Not nearly as warm as we had yesterday. There's those few clouds I mentioned. Again, plenty of sunshine, though, sticking around in between some of this high cloud cover. So for the most part, we will have those sunnier skies moving forward. And there it is, folks. Again, as we move on toward the early to mid-afternoon hours here, we'll see that brief jump. We're expecting upper 40s, which is a small step back from those lower 50s we did get to enjoy out there yesterday, but nonetheless seasonably chilly and very pleasant, even as we go all the way along into your Thursday evening here, folks. Now, we are expecting this quiet weather to continue to stay with us as we head on toward the end of the week, but the temperatures could be on the rise. We'll let you know just how much warmer it's expected to get through your Friday and Saturday, and then we'll have an update for you too on what is to come with that storm system that rolls in by Sunday. That's all coming up in your full forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. New this afternoon, 2 classrooms at an elementary school in Frederick, Maryland were evacuated after pepper spray was released this morning in the classrooms. It happened at Orchard Grove Elementary. The school system says that they were evacuated out of an abundance of caution. What led up to the discharge has not been released by the Sheriff's Department or the school system. Regular activities are continuing at the school. FCPS maintenance personnel, school resource officers, along with fire and rescue are at the school. And in Montgomery County, police say that a suspect has been arrested after a tree trimming operator was killed while working on Interstate 495 yesterday. Maryland State Police say 39-year-old Jaden Jones was the driver of the Freightliner truck that hit and killed 57-year-old Eric Lewis. Lewis was working on the highway near Georgia Avenue in Silver Spring when in a work zone when he was killed. They say that the crew was removing equipment from the work trucks when Lewis was hit. Charges are pending. And Montgomery County, and staying in Montgomery County, police are still investigating a deadly crash in Wheaton-Glenmont area. Happened around 10:15 last night. Police say they tried to stop a suspect that hit a police cruiser during a traffic stop. That suspect then crashed into 2 cars at Georgia Avenue and Henderson Avenue. A total of 5 people were injured. There was a second person inside the suspect's vehicle who died at the scene. The suspect is in police custody. Well, a man has been transported to a hospital this afternoon after being shot in Montgomery County. Police responded to Waters Road in Germantown, and they say the man has non-life-threatening injuries. What led up to the shooting was not released by police. They say that the suspects are in custody. And we continue our coverage of the monumental sports move. The Washington Wizards and the Capitals are planning to leave D.C. to head to Northern Virginia.
I am pleased to announce that right here in Alexandria's Potomac Yard, we have a plan to unleash a brighter, more extraordinary future.
Sports announcing a new partnership with Virginia and regional leaders to bring a world-class entertainment district. And today, we're getting a closer look at the plan that has been in the works for months, but it's not official. Alex Juarez is in Alexandria, where that massive development would go.
Well, the plan is to put the development right next to the Potomac Yard Metro Station in the old rail yard right here. But before this can move forward, both the City Council and the General Assembly have to sign off on it. As it stands, the neighborhood would house a new arena for the Capitals and Wizards with a separate space for a concert venue. The monumental sports esports facility would also make the move across the river to the new development. And as construction continued, the plan includes replacing a current shopping center with residential, retail, hotel, and office space. Now, this is a big move in an already growing neighborhood that would turn the area into a major destination here in the DMV. Regardless of the support from state officials, the Alexandria mayor says it won't happen without community input.
We're going to have numerous community meetings. We're going to engage with the community to make sure their voice is heard in this plan.
If all of this goes as planned, we will still be a big part of the entire DMV. That is our goal. That is our commitment.
The announcement on Wednesday seemed like a victory lap from Governor Youngkin and Leonsis, but it's far from official. Ultimately, approval from lawmakers comes down to exactly how the $2 billion deal is going to be financed. If all goes through, we will see them break ground in 2025 with the complex opening in 2028. In Alexandria, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Lex, thank you. Meanwhile, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is weighing in on the possible move for the teams. Here's what she had to say when asked how much crime may have played a role in the decision.
Our experience with crime is kind of a blip. It's a phenomenon, and we can look back over the last several years and see a lot of contributing factors, but we will drive it down. So I don't know that they characterize it that way to us.
D.C. police data shows that they found an increase in crime within 2,000 feet of the Capital One Arena. Now, there were 71 robberies in the area this year compared to 47 last year. There were also 87 cars stolen in the area, which is about the same number as 2022. Well, you can go to our website for continuing coverage of this possible monumental move. Visit our DCNewsNow.com and search Wizards or Capitals in the top right corner. Well, heads up for drivers who use the Beltway in Montgomery County. From now until the end of the year, crews will be out 5 nights a week repairing large portions of the interstate. The construction is happening between Bradley Boulevard and east of Linden Lane and between east of the northwest branch of the Anacostia River and Route 29. The work will be done in the overnight hours from 9 a.m. until 5 in the morning, Sundays through Thursdays. Officials say that during these times, there could be up to 3 lanes closed in each direction. Well, Rebuilding Together in Montgomery County, She Builds is an organization that helps women make home repairs and accessibility modifications to ensure that they're in a safe and healthy home. DC News Now's Michaela Newton shows us how the project helped one homeowner.
After 10 years, that's when you put money in your house.
Patricia Haskins says she's had troubles getting around her home. And with the recent flooding, she was in desperate need of repairs. That's when Rebuilding Together stepped in.
They put a bar, so I won't fall taking a shower. When I'm trying to get out the shower, it helps. And they put a pole up here, when I come up the steps. I fell about twice.
Volunteers made repairs to her homes, including building a ramp and banisters to help her get around and prevent her from falling.
Sometimes when we get into situations where we come into a home like this, where we see that they both got needs for accessibility, aging in place, as well as a lot of water damage that was happening too, both leaks from above and flooding in the basement. It's actually a problem that we get pretty commonly with our homeowners in this area.
Part of the repairs also included a stone walkway in her backyard led by She Builds, a women-led and women-focused project.
Not everyone has that kind of support system to help take care of it, so our She Builds event is a great opportunity to provide women with that support with fellow women volunteers in the community.
To find out more about the organization, visit our website, dcnewsnow.com, to find out how you can qualify.
The things that they did, and the things they have done, I couldn't have done it.
Reporting in Silver Spring, Maryland, Michaela Newton, DC News Now.
Michaela, thank you. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin announced millions of dollars to fund and waiver slots for people with developmental disabilities in the Commonwealth. The governor says an additional $300 million will fund waiver slots. These waivers can cover services like medical care, employment supports, and community living assistance. The governor's office says 3,400 Virginians are on a waiting list for these waiver slots. Increasing the number of waivers and reducing medical wait times are all part of the governor's Right Help Right Now plan. And when it comes to the holidays, one thing that can be certainly a concern is last-minute shopping. Well, why not stocking stuffers? Where can you go to get the most bang for your buck? Consumer reporter Ben Dennis is here to help you stretch your dollar.
Hey there, could Amazon be the one-stop shop for Christmas gifts? Well, if you're in no hurry to stand in store lines, online gifting may be best for you. And Amazon's results for stocking stuffers may just bring you holiday cheer. Search stocking stuffers on their website. Set your budget. We've got some examples for $25 or less. Check it out, from personal care to items for your home. The National Retail Federation says consumers plan to spend $875 on gifts, decor, food, and other holiday-related purchases this year. That's why setting a budget will prevent you from overspending, as well as using digital coupons and cashback programs. Here are more ways to save on your Amazon orders. The Points Guy says subscribe to Prime, at least for 30 days. It's free. You'll get fast and free shipping. Earn bonus points with the right card. Be sure to pay on time to avoid interest. Check out American Express offers. Amazon's credit card for Prime users, there's no annual fee. New cardholders get a $100 Amazon gift card. And set price alerts with Camel. They'll let you know when they're cheaper. Also, they say get credit for no rush shipping or pickup. And go ahead and download those browser extensions. They are going to price check the same product elsewhere online. Get cash back from sites like Rakuten for money to use on future purchases. More shopping hacks to save this holiday season. Just visit our website, dcnewsnow.com, and select our Money tab. In the studio, Ben Dennis, back to you.